Hey everyone, welcome back. So we are at the last section of this training program. So I'm really excited to have you guys here because from this video moving forward, we're actually gonna start making some money. Okay, so that's really exciting because I'm really excited to show you exactly how this thing works. So let's go over a bunch of stuff before I start showing you what you need to do right now. So in the last section, what we did was we basically gathered data so we could actually see what audience we need to target, right? So we just ran some ads, some test ads. If you remember, we had 3 video ads, and we basically ran some ads to see what kind of people we need to target. We did some small research, and we didn't do those research to we didn't do that stuff to to run our ads. We just did those research to kind of narrow down our audience. I'm going to show you actually how right now you can get your targeted audience, targeted buyers, because what we did in the last section was just find people who are interested, who might be interested in our product. Now this is where we filter them and get our buyers list. Okay, so let's get into it. So let me show you my account right now. This is the new account that I'm using I'm using for this training. As you see, the ads that I was running, 3 video ads, and we got I think around 400, 500, around 1300 views in total, which is more than enough really to for us to get some data. Now make sure that you are finished with these ads. Remember, you have to run 3 $5 ads to get views for your videos, so we can get enough data from Facebook. And now I have enough data, right? So what I need to do is I need to go to Facebook and tell Facebook that to give me buyers based on the data that we got on these videos. So let's do that. In order to do that, you need to go to this menu, Ads Manager menu, and go to Audiences. Or you might find it here, or if you don't see it here, you're going to find it here in the Assets section. Okay, so click on Audiences, and let's create an audience. Now we're going to create an audience based on people who watched our videos. Now that's the first thing you need to do. Okay, you need to create an audience based on people who watched our video. Now this is a really interesting thing, because let me explain something really cool. So we're going to create 2 types of audience. Okay, the first type of audience, first group of audience, is going to be people who watched our video. Now the cool thing about this part is that let's say we have 1300 people, 1300 views, right, in our on 3 videos. What's going to happen is that as we get more views, the data from the future views are also going to be added to our audience. So it's like a circle. So when we're getting views on those videos, the data is going to be added to the backend, here, and then we can use that automatically to run ads. So it's really cool. And also the second group of audience that we're going to create is a lookalike audience based on the video view. Okay, I'm going to show you that. I'm actually going to I'm going to show you the circle and explain how the circle works, because when we have those 2 audiences in place, you're going to understand exactly how this circle works. Okay, so let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do is click on create an audience, and you want to click on custom audience. Okay, and this window is going to pop up, and you click on engagement on Facebook, and you click on video, and you need to choose how you want to target. Now you're going to click on 25%. That's the ideal. Okay, so you don't want to do 3 seconds or 10 seconds. You want to do 25%. Let's target 25%. And something else, let me tell you something, that as your video grows, and as you get more views, for example, if you are in a point that you have 10,000 people watched your videos, I suggest you to go over 50%, maybe 50, 75. But right now we just want to get get this audience. So we're gonna focus on 25% because we don't have that many views. So 25%, and then just leave that as 180. That's fine. And what you need to do is you need to give it a name. Let's give it a name, call it golf video data. Okay, now next thing is just to choose your videos. So click on that and then choose your page. Let's choose my golf. Okay, and choose your videos. So I'm just going to choose all of them and confirm, and there you go. And if you want to add a description, you can. I usually don't do that. And then just click on create audience. Okay, now this is going to take a while. As you see here, you're going to see this. It says audience is too small. Don't worry about that because this is going to take a while to get ready, and just come back after 5 minutes, and then you're going to see this green button here, icon here. It says audience is ready. Okay, so give it some time and then refresh the page. So I'm going to pause the video until this audience is ready, and I'll be back. Hey everyone, welcome back. So now let's go over and create our second audience, because my first audience is ready. As you see, we got the availability that says ready 300 golf video data. So my first audience is ready to use. Now I need a bigger audience, obviously, because showing my ads to 300 people might get me sales, but it's not enough to get me a lot of sales, right? So what we need to do is we need to create an audience based on this audience that we already have, and we're going to tell Facebook to do that for us. In order to do that, you click on create audience again, and you click on look alike audience. That's the second option. Okay, so you click on that, and on the first thing, you need to choose the source of the audience. So if you click that, this menu is going to pop up, and you click the source. For example, in this case, I'm just going to choose golf video data. This is what I have here, as you see, right? So I click on that, and you click on the country, and you choose a country. In this case, it's going to be United States for me, and you start with one. Now let me explain what is this exactly. So the smaller this number is, the more accurate your audience is going to be, because right now we don't have enough data. We don't have maybe thousands of views, right? We just have 300 people in this audience, so we don't want to really have like 10 million people. We don't want to have Facebook give us 10 million people based on these 300 people, because it might not be really completely accurate. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to start small, and the smallest thing is this number 1, which is usually 2 million. Okay, so after that, you just click on create audience, and that's it. And this is going to take a while to create. Okay, so just give it some time, and then after this is ready, again same thing as the last one, you just have to give it some time to so Facebook is going to get this whole thing ready, and after that's ready, we're just going to start running ads for it. Alright, so before I turn off this video, let me show you the circle of the audience, and that's where you're going to see how amazing this system is. Okay, so let me bring up the PowerPoint. I'll show you how this thing works in a second. Alright, so here's the PowerPoint, and let me explain how cool this cycle works and why it's a cycle that is just self-efficient and just grows by itself without you doing anything. So if you remember, we just did an advertising. We did 3 ads. We spent $5 on each, and we got some video views, right? That's what we did in the last section. And based on that data, we created a custom audience. That's what we just did in this video, right? And next part is we're going to run ads based on this custom data that we just created in this video. So we're going to run 3 ads, and these 3 ads, these 3 videos, are going to be the same videos that we used here. Okay, but the only difference is we're going to run these 3 videos, with our affiliate link, so people can click to our landing page, our funnel, and you know, or maybe even direct link to our product, right? So then by getting views, by showing these ads to people and getting views, what we're doing is we're getting clicks and sales, obviously, but at the same time we're sending back data to the custom audience again. So we're basically just sending back data and then just using this data to show these ads. So this is how cool this whole system is, because we're sending back data and then we're using this data to create more custom audiences and show more ads to different people. And the cool thing is Facebook is doing this thing by itself, so you don't have to touch anything. As soon as we set up our ads, you just have to sit back and watch it. That's why this whole system works really good, because everything that we do after setting up these two ads are going to be automatic, because everything just cycles and you just sit back and watch. Alright, so that's it for this video. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in next videos, because next videos we're gonna start setting up our actual ads based on the audience that we just created in this video. Alright, so I'll see you in the next video.